The resilient blossom, unveiling the tale of the boy flower seller in the unpredictable theater of war. In the midst of chaos and adversity, stories emerge that transcend the boundaries of ordinary existence, leaving an indelible mark on the canvas of human resilience. One such tale, both heart-wrenching and inspiring, revolves around a boy who dared to sell flowers in the unpredictable theater of war. His journey unfolds as a profound lesson in courage, adaptability, and the unwavering spirit that can bloom even in the harshest landscapes. In the backdrop of conflict, where the sounds of gunfire often drown out the gentler notes of life, the story of the boy flower seller emerges as a testament to the human spirit's capacity to endure and even flourish amid adversity. This narrative not only sheds light on the poignant experiences of individuals caught in the crossfire of war, but also unravels the unexpected beauty that can arise from the most unlikely circumstances. The Boy with the Bouquet. Picture a war-torn street where the air is heavy with tension and the ground bears witness to the scars of conflict. In this unlikely setting, a boy no older than 12 navigates through the debris with a basket of vibrant flowers. His presence, like a delicate bud pushing through concrete, contrasts sharply with the harsh reality of his surroundings. This boy, whose identity is often obscured by the anonymity of war, becomes a symbol of resilience in the face of unimaginable odds. The blooms amidst bombs. As the boy weaves through the rubble-strewn streets, the significance of his endeavor becomes apparent. Amidst the remnants of destruction, he offers a glimpse of life's enduring beauty. The blooms he carries are not merely flowers, they are symbols of hope, reminders that even in the bleakest moments, the human spirit can find reasons to celebrate life. Lesson 1. Finding beauty in desolation. The boy's choice to sell flowers in a war zone might seem inconceivable at first, but it encapsulates a profound lesson. It echoes the idea that beauty can be found in the most unexpected places, that amidst desolation, the human spirit has the capacity to create pockets of resplendence. In our own lives, faced with challenges and setbacks, the story of the boy encourages us to seek out the flowers amidst our personal rubble. Example: in times of hardship, individuals often discover hidden talents, forge unexpected connections, or experience personal growth that, much like the boy's flowers, bloom amidst the challenges. Lesson 2. Resilience in fragility. The fragility of the flowers the boy carries stands in stark contrast to the robustness of his spirit. Each petal, vulnerable to the harsh winds of war, becomes a metaphor for the resilience inherent in the human heart. In the face of adversity, the boy doesn't wilt. He stands tall, offering his blossoms as a testament to the strength that lies within vulnerability. Example: in our own lives, embracing vulnerability and acknowledging our fragility can lead to inner strength. Like the boy who refuses to succumb to the destructive forces around him, we too can find resilience in our moments of vulnerability. Lesson 3. Acts of defiance and hope. The very act of selling flowers in a war zone is an act of defiance, a declaration that life in all its fragility is worth celebrating. It is a resounding no to the forces that seek to extinguish hope. The boy becomes a harbinger of optimism, challenging the prevailing narrative of despair with his small but profound gesture. Example: acts of defiance, no matter how small, can be transformative. In the face of adversity, choosing hope and optimism becomes a revolutionary act, much like the boy's unwavering commitment to selling flowers. Lesson 4. The currency of compassion. In the transaction between the boy and those who buy his flowers, a different kind of currency is exchanged, one rooted in compassion. The customers too become participants in a silent rebellion against the dehumanizing effects of war. In buying flowers, they affirm the enduring human connections that transcend the boundaries of conflict. Example: in our own lives, the currency of compassion holds immeasurable value. Acts of kindness, no matter how seemingly insignificant, contribute to a collective effort to counteract the harshness of the world. Lesson 5. A lesson in adaptability. The boy's ability to adapt to his surroundings is a testament to the adaptive nature of the human spirit. Instead of succumbing to the prevailing despair, he finds a niche within the chaos, adapting his trade to the circumstances. This adaptability becomes a survival skill and an emblem of the resilience required to navigate unpredictable terrains. Example: Life often throws curveballs, requiring us to adapt. The boy's story prompts reflection on our own adaptability in the face of unforeseen challenges and the capacity to find new paths when the familiar ones are blocked. Lesson 6. Transcending circumstances. The boy's story serves as a powerful illustration of the human ability to transcend circumstances. Despite the war's tumultuous backdrop, he refuses to let external chaos dictate the narrative of his life. Instead, he becomes the author of his own story, demonstrating that the human spirit can rise above the challenges imposed by external forces. Example: many individuals face daunting circumstances, financial struggles, health crises, or personal losses. The boy's resilience inspires us to rise above our circumstances, not letting them define the chapters of our lives. Lesson 7. Inspiring others to act. The boy's silent determination and unwavering commitment inspire those who encounter him. His act of selling flowers becomes a ripple that resonates with onlookers, encouraging them to reflect on their own capacity to bring positivity into a world fraught with negativity. Example: in our daily lives, our actions have the potential to inspire others. Much like the boy, we can be catalysts for positive change, motivating those around us to contribute to a more compassionate and hopeful world. Lesson 8. Redefining success. In a society that often measures success by material wealth and conventional achievements, the boy's story prompts a re-evaluation of success. His success lies not in financial abundance, but in the resilience of his spirit and the impact he has on those who encounter him. Example: the boy challenges us to redefine success, emphasizing qualities like resilience, compassion, and the ability to find joy in the midst of challenges as valuable markers of a fulfilling life. Lesson 9. The fragility of innocence. The juxtaposition of a child selling flowers in a war zone exposes the fragility of innocence confronted by the harsh realities of the world. The boy's story raises awareness about the impact of conflict on children, prompting reflection on the collective responsibility to protect and preserve their innocence. Example: the boy's journey invites us to advocate for the protection of innocence, not only in war-torn regions but in our communities, emphasizing the importance of creating environments where children can flourish. Lesson 10. Collective responsibility. Ultimately, the boy flower seller's narrative calls for collective responsibility. It prompts us to consider our roles in shaping the world we live in and highlights the interconnectedness of humanity. His story encourages us to be agents of positive change, collectively working towards a world where the bloom of hope can thrive. Example: the boy's tale underscores the collective responsibility we bear for the well-being of our global community. It urges us to contribute, in our individual capacities, to creating a world where the fragrance of hope prevails. Lesson 11. Symbolism of hope. The flowers the boy carries transcend their physical form, becoming symbols of hope that persist despite the harshness of the surroundings. The boy's act becomes a living metaphor, challenging the prevailing narrative of despair and offering a powerful symbol of hope that endures even in the direst circumstances. Example: the boy's flowers inspire us to become symbols of hope in our spheres of influence. Just as he challenges the prevailing narrative, we too can contribute to fostering hope in the face of adversity. Lesson 12. The universal language of beauty. The boy's choice to sell flowers speaks to the universal language of beauty that transcends cultural, linguistic, and socio-political divides. In a war zone where communication may be strained, the language of beauty becomes a means of connection, reminding us of the profound impact that aesthetic experiences can have on the human spirit. Example: the boy's story prompts us to appreciate the power of beauty as a universal language. Whether through art, nature, or simple gestures, beauty has the potential to foster connections and bridge gaps between individuals. Conclusion: in the unpredictable theater of war, where the script is often written in the ink of uncertainty, the boy flower seller emerges not as a tragic figure but as a beacon of hope. His story, woven with lessons of resilience, compassion, and adaptability, extends an invitation to all of us to find the beauty in adversity, to inspire positive change, and to collectively foster an environment where the flowers of hope can bloom even in the most unpredictable landscapes. The boy becomes not just a character in a story, but a symbol of the enduring spirit that, against all odds, continues to seek light in the darkest of times.